The PGA Tour just dropped a bombshell, a new rule change that nobody saw coming, and it could create a massive problem for the world number one. Scottie Scheffler, the most dominant player of his generation, the man who has won 5 majors in over $200 million, may be the biggest victim of this new regulation. The rule is subtle, it is buried in the fine print. Most fans will miss it, but the implications are enormous. Scheffler's game is built on precision. His iron play is the best in the world. His putting has become a strength. But this new rule targets something fundamental, something that could throw off his entire rhythm. The golf world is buzzing. Analysts are debating. Fans are worried. What is the new rule? How does it affect Scheffler? And could this be the thing that finally slows down the most dominant player since Tiger Woods? The answers may shock you. The announcement came on a quiet Monday morning. The PGA Tour released its annual update to the rules of golf and tournament regulations. Most players ignored it. Most fans scrolled past it. But those who read carefully noticed something significant. A change to the equipment rules. A new restriction on golf ball specifications. The rule is technical. It involves something called initial velocity and overall distance standard. But the effect is simple. The new rule will roll back the distance that golf balls can travel. By how much? Estimates vary, but the USGA and R&A who worked with the PGA Tour on this change have said that the average drive could be reduced by 10 to 15 yards. The golf world exploded. The distance debate has been raging for years. The game has become too power-focused. Courses have been lengthened. Rough has been thickened. The skill of the short game has been diminished. The governing bodies have finally acted, but the timing is controversial, and the target is clear. The longest hitters in the game are going to be affected the most. Scottie Scheffler is not the longest hitter on the PGA Tour. He averages 312 yards off the tee. That is elite, but not the longest. Players like Rory McIlroy and Bryson DeChambeau hit it farther. So why is Scheffler the one in trouble? Because his game is built on precision. His iron play is his superpower. He hits approach shots closer to the pin than anyone. He gives himself birdie chances that other players cannot imagine. The new rule will affect his approach shots as much as his drives. The ball will not travel as far. The clubs he uses will change. The distances he has memorized will be off. The precision that makes him great will be tested. The reaction from the players has been mixed. Some support the rollback. The game has become too easy for the big hitters, one anonymous player told Golfix. It is time to bring skill back into the game. Others oppose it. This is a mistake, another player said. Fans want to see birdies. They want to see excitement. Rolling back the ball will make the game boring. Scheffler has not commented publicly. He is focused on his game. He is preparing for the US Open, but sources close to him say that he is concerned. He has spent years perfecting his distances. He knows exactly how far he hits each club. The new rule will force him to relearn his game. That takes time. That takes practice. That takes focus away from winning. The PGA Tour has defended the rule. This is about protecting the integrity of the game, a spokesman said. Courses cannot keep getting longer. The environment cannot sustain it. The rollback is necessary. The Tour is expecting pushback. The Tour is prepared for it. To understand why the PGA Tour's new rule could create a big problem for Scottie Scheffler, we need to understand how he became the best player in the world. Scheffler's game is not built on power. It is built on precision. He is not the longest driver, he is not the best putter, but he is the best iron player in the world, by a wide margin. The statistics are staggering. Scheffler leads the PGA Tour in strokes gained approach the green. He gains nearly a full stroke on the field every round with his iron play. That is unprecedented. He also leads the Tour in greens in regulation. He hits the green over 70% of the time. He gives himself birdie chances on nearly every hole. The key to Scheffler's iron play is his distance control. He knows exactly how far he hits each club. He has memorized his numbers. He trusts his swing. He trusts his equipment. He does not second-guess himself. That confidence is what makes him great. The new ball rollback will disrupt that confidence. The ball will not fly as far. The distances he has memorized will be off. A shot that used to go 185 yards will now go 175. A 7-iron that used to be perfect from 170 will now come up short. Scheffler will have to relearn his distances. He will have to adjust his club selection. He will have to trust new numbers. That takes time. That takes practice. That takes mental energy. The timing of the rule change is also problematic. The US Open is weeks away. The Open Championship is around the corner. The majors are the most important events of the year. Scheffler will be forced to adapt while competing for the biggest trophies in golf. That is not ideal. That is a distraction. The equipment manufacturers are also affected. Titleist, TaylorMade, Callaway, and others have been working on new balls that comply with the rules. The balls are ready, but the players need time to test them. They need time to adjust. The PGA Tour is not giving them that time. The new rule goes into effect immediately. Scheffler's equipment team is working overtime. They are testing different balls. They are analyzing data. They are trying to find a setup that mimics his old distances. It is not easy. The new balls are designed to fly shorter. There is no way around that. Scheffler's competitors may benefit. Players who are not as precise with their iron play may not be as affected. They do not rely on distance control the way Scheffler does. They are more adaptable. They may gain ground on the world number one. The golf world is watching. The new rule has created a big problem for Scottie Scheffler. The question is whether he can solve it. The reaction to the PGA Tour's new rule has been swift and intense. The golf world is divided. Fans, players, and pundits have all weighed in. The debate has spilled beyond golf into mainstream media. Everyone has an opinion, and no one agrees. Let us start with the fans. A poll conducted by Golfix asked, "Do you support the PGA Tour's new ball rollback rule?" The results were surprisingly close. 48% said yes, 46% said no, 6% were unsure. The yes voters argued that the game has become too power-focused. The no voters argued that fans want to see birdies and excitement. The players have been more divided. Some have publicly supported the rule. "It is time to bring skill back into the game," Justin Thomas said. "The ball has gone too far for too long." Others have opposed it. "This is a mistake," Bryson DeChambeau said. "Fans want to see bombs. They want to see excitement. Rolling back the ball is going in the wrong direction." The media has been in overdrive. Every golf outlet has published a story. Every podcast has dedicated an episode. Every television show has booked guests. The consensus is that the rule will have a significant impact on the game. The only question is who will be affected the most. The most interesting reaction came from Tiger Woods. Woods was asked about the rule during a brief appearance. "I have been advocating for a rollback for years," Woods said. "The game has become too one-dimensional. This is a good step. It will bring skill back into the game." Woods is one of the few players who has consistently supported the rollback. The PGA Tour has defended the rule. "This is about protecting the integrity of the game," a spokesman said. "Courses cannot keep getting longer. The environment cannot sustain it. The rollback is necessary. The Tour is expecting pushback. The Tour is prepared for it." Scottie Scheffler has not commented publicly. He is focused on his game. He is preparing for the US Open. But sources close to him say that he is frustrated. He feels that the rule is targeting players like him. He feels that his precision will be penalized. He feels that the game is changing for the worse. The equipment manufacturers are also frustrated. They have spent millions developing balls that comply with the new rules. They are not happy about the short timeline. They're not happy about the lack of consultation. They are not happy about the impact on their business. The golf world is watching. The new rule has created a big problem for Scottie Scheffler. The question is whether he can adapt. The question is whether the rule will achieve its intended purpose. The answers will come in time. What does the PGA Tour's new rule mean for Scottie Scheffler's future? The implications are significant. The world number one has built his game on precision. The rollback threatens that precision. Let us examine the most likely consequences. First, Scheffler will have to adjust his equipment. He will need to find a new ball that performs as close to his old ball as possible. He will need to test different models. He will need to analyze data. He will need to make a decision. That takes time. That takes focus. That takes energy. Second, Scheffler will have to adjust his distances. He will need to relearn how far he hits each club. He will need to hit hundreds of shots on the range. He will need to trust new numbers. That takes practice. That takes patience. That takes mental strength. Third, Scheffler will have to adjust his strategy. He will not be able to attack pins the same way. His approach shots will be longer. His margin for error will be smaller. He may have to play more conservatively. That could reduce his scoring. That could reduce his winning percentage. Fourth, Scheffler's competitors may gain ground. Players who are not as precise with their iron play may not be as affected. They do not rely on distance control the way Scheffler does. They may adapt more quickly. They may close the gap. Fifth, Scheffler's legacy could be affected. He is chasing history. He wants to win more majors. He wants to be remembered as one of the greatest of all time. The new rule could slow him down. It could prevent him from reaching his full potential. Scheffler is not the only player affected. Every player on the PGA Tour will have to adjust, but Scheffler is the one who has the most to lose. He is the best player in the world. He has the most precise game. The rollback is a bigger threat to him than others. Scheffler has faced challenges before. He overcame a putting yip. He overcame a back injury. He overcame the pressure of being number one. He's resilient. He's adaptable. He's a champion. The new rule is just another challenge. The question is whether he can overcome it. The golf world is watching. The PGA Tour's new rule could create a big problem for Scottie Scheffler, but Scheffler has a history of proving people wrong. He may do it again. So what happens next? The PGA Tour's new rule could create a big problem for Scottie Scheffler, The golf world is watching. The speculation is endless. Let us examine 3 possible outcomes. Outcome 1. Scheffler adapts quickly. He finds a new ball. He adjusts his distances. He changes his strategy. He continues to dominate. The new rule does not slow him down. He wins more majors. He solidifies his legacy. This is the best-case scenario. It is also the most likely. Outcome 2. Scheffler struggles to adapt. He loses confidence. His iron play suffers. His scoring average increases. He wins less often. The new rule exposes a weakness. His dominance fades. This outcome is possible. It is also concerning. Outcome 3. The rule is reversed. The players push back. The PGA Tour listens. The rollback is delayed or cancelled. Scheffler is relieved. The status quo returns. This outcome is the least likely, but it is not impossible. Which outcome will occur? According to sources close to Scheffler, outcome 1 is the goal. Quote, "Scottie is a grinder," a source told Golfix. "He will figure it out. He will adapt. He will keep winning. The new rule is a challenge, but he has faced bigger challenges. He has overcome them. He will overcome this one." The golf world is watching. The PGA Tour's new rule could create a big problem for Scottie Scheffler, but Scheffler has a plan. He has a team. He has a work ethic. He has a champion's mindset. The problem may be temporary. The dominance may continue. The new rule is here to stay. The rollback is happening. The players have to adapt. Scottie Scheffler is the best in the world. He will find a way. The golf world is betting on him. The question is whether he can deliver. For more coverage in golf, subscribe and hit the notification bell.